Grand Rising brothers and sisters, my name is Queen Patience and welcome back to my channel. And today, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of awkward since I haven't showed my face in forever. But, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back. And today I just wanted to talk about my experiences with shadow work. And for those who don't know, shadow work is basically just reliving all those traumas, those stresses and triggers that you bury deep down. Like digging up all those traumas and triggers that you overshadow, basically. This isn't an easy process for everybody. I just know that when I first started, I jumped right in. But basically, most of the time when I'm doing shadow work, I ask myself these 7 questions. 1, what is perfection and is it attainable? 2, do I hold myself to a higher standard than others? 3, why haven't I reached my goals yet? 4, have I ever felt abandoned by those around me? 5, is there anything in the past that I'm still holding on to? 6, what am I still insecure about? And 7, how do other people view me versus how I want them to view me? So to answer the first question, to me, perfection isn't an outcome. It's a process. Perfection is progress, how I see it. And it's progress in being successful. And being successful also isn't an outcome, it's an action. I mean, it could be an outcome, but I'm saying it's a process and an action, because you're always, doing something, you're always learning, you're always growing, you're always evolving to be in a bigger place, basically. And is it attainable? Yes. To me it is. Your definition of perfection might be different from my definition, but this is how I feel. This is what I've learned so far. And 2, do I hold myself to a higher standard than others? Yes, I do, because I just have really high expectations for myself. I always aim for the top. I always know I can do my best. Now with other people, I don't have such high expectations or standards because I don't know what other people are capable of. I don't know if you can do your best. I don't. I only know what I can do, and I know I can do my best. And this can lead to me being really hard on myself. It can really stress me out, and sometimes it can really distract me from what I really need to do, which is kind of complicated to think about, but when you experience it, you'll get it. 3, why haven't I reached my goals yet? I haven't reached my goals yet because, well, I did reach some of my goals, but overall, sometimes it'll take me a while to accomplish one goal, either because I'm just not mentally prepared, or I'm just focused on watching other people do their thing and they're being successful, and I'm just here like, oh wow, I'm better off watching. Like, I'm better off having this goal as a thought than something that I've actually accomplished. Like being too comfortable with being where I am. And when you're too comfortable with where you are, you're gonna be stuck there forever. There's no growth, there's no evolving. And eventually you're just gonna be stuck and just be unmotivated in general. And for the next question, have I ever felt abandoned by those around me? Not really, because I used to feel that way a lot. I used to always feel abandoned. I used to have abandonment issues, detachment issues, and all that. But now it's like, since I'm mainly to myself, I mean, I have friends, I have quite a few friends. It's just most of the time I'm to myself, and I'm always taking time out of my day to do things for me, you know. I'm mainly focused on myself. I have my own back, basically. And I'm always doing things to treat myself. I do what I want and I do what I need. And it's this thing where, like, I feel like I no longer have to rely on anybody else for anything, basically. I mean, yes, it's okay. It's more than okay to have support. Having support is lovely. You know, feeling validated is lovely. But it's like, you're going to have to learn to support yourself eventually. And learn to validate yourself before others can validate you. So you know what true validation is. That's going to be for another video. But basically, yeah. And for number 5, is there anything in the past I'm still holding on to? Yes. Actually, no. I mean, there is a couple things. Like 2 things I'm still holding on to. And the thing is, we have to realize that the past no longer exists. It doesn't exist. So when you're holding on to the past, you're just holding on to this thought and you're stressing yourself out. And it just causes you to hurt yourself and hurt other people when you don't even need to. Like, it just it just makes you seem ungrateful and unloving, and it's going to push people away because you come off as a person that's like not aware of their surroundings. You're detached. You're so detached from the now. You're so caught up in your head. You're not aware of what's going on. It just makes you seem really standoffish, basically. And for the 6th question, what am I still insecure about? Mainly when I'm insecure, it's not a physical thing. It's mainly an emotional thing. Like, I'm insecure about being vulnerable. I'm insecure about expressing myself. I used to be really insecure about how I looked, but not so much anymore. Like, I used to go to a predominantly white and Mexican school, and people used to bully me because I was black or too dark, or they would say I'm too big, which made no sense. And, you know, I will say nobody knows you more than you know yourself. Basically, that's the truth. And for the 7th question, how do other people view me versus how I want them to view me? I was really hesitant with this question at first. I was like, I didn't know how to answer because I knew what the answer was. People view me as this, or they used to view me as this hypersensitive, soft, easygoing, introverted and shy person, etc., etc. I wanted them to view me as this really confident, stuck-up, sassy, freaking hard ass or hothead, if you could say that. And when I realized this, it was like I really am in my head more than I'm in reality. No, you're not. I really am in my head more than I am in reality, which is something I really needed to work on, because I think I'd be confident. I think I'm doing these things, all these things that I'm really not doing. And it made me realize that I need to focus on being grounded and being aware of reality and being generally in touch with those around me. And I really was hypersensitive. I still am, but it's more like I used to let it consume me. Actually, I used to absorb people's energy a lot. And it would cause me to be not in tune with my feelings and my thoughts and my reality. I'd be so focused on everyone else's reality and stuff that I wouldn't know what would be going on in my life. Or I would, but I'd just, overshadow it with other people's problems, basically. And when you're focused on being other people's, like, little therapist, it causes you to be delusional. For real. Because you don't even know yourself. You don't even know who you are. You don't know how you feel. You don't know what you want or need. Because you're so focused on everybody else that you don't know what you need. You're not even aware of what you're receiving. You're not even aware of the energy that you're giving out to people. And you wonder why you don't come off as this confident or sassy person, or just coming off however you want to, because you're so focused on that. If that makes sense. You're so focused on other people that people see you as a part of them and not your own individual with their own stuff going on. Because you're so busy not taking care of yourself. Literally. But yeah, that's what I learned from that's what shadow work taught me. And shadow work really taught me to be comfortable and confident in my body, in my emotional state, my mental state. And it has really helped me spiritually and socially. I feel I really went from this closed-in person to a really open person, open-minded person. And I will say it takes a lot of shadow work to truly heal. I mean, you're always healing every day, but it takes a lot of shadow work to heal from those traumas, those stresses, and those triggers and all of that stuff. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll come back again. I'm going to make way more videos in the future. I promise I will. I need time, you know? I need time. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you'll come back again and know your worth. Bye-bye.